Hey there, people. This is Kun Hareson channel, and this is post commentary to be more precise, because I don't know what I don't know what's with OBS and it forgetting that I have a microphone. Um, I really don't know. Every time, like every I like this is something. Whenever I forget to check whether we have audio or not, this is what happens. It's like it always happens. So like every time I get into OBS, I have to like go check the settings to see if we are connected to a microphone. But anyway, beyond that, um, we're playing more giant robots, and by the way, that this version of the Kun Hareson model is a rare one. There's a specific time where I will have this model on. In any case, there's been reports on the game crashing, the mod making the game crash. Uh, just report it to the creator. They're more than willing to respond, and then don't just leave an error message and be done with it. Just actually go in and actually um, how do you say this? Provide the details. Yes, provide details. Don't just don't just say that. Oh, the mod crashed. Please elaborate what you did before the crash, and they will also probably ask you if world builder crashes the map editor, because if the map editor will actually tell you if there would be errors in the code, that might warrant checking out, as well as release crash info. That's the name of the file. Release crash info is found in your generals data folder, in your documents, on your documents folder, general 0R data. There is a file called release crash info. That thing updates every time the game crashes. It will usually have like an error message in there. In any case, yeah, be nice to the creator, and we're playing as Humvee General right now. Humvee General is not exactly easy to defend against with three smart AIs. It's actually much worse with three cheating AIs, because they just won't stop sending stuff. And you will be prone to EMPing your own stuff every now and then. That's why you need to go grab some snipers, possibly to catch some infantry to sneak in to your EMP defenses. Um, and another thing with EMP weapons is that they're all um, any version of any EMP attack would be slightly lower than that of a standard attack. So, like, say, what I meant about that is that the mod maker made it so that whenever you hit with an EMP attack, with an EMP based weapon, whatever base weapon that was, it does slightly lower damage. So your DPS is slightly lower, although you are disabling things with your EMP. Um, Getting the lockdown fortresses are great. So since you can garrison them with lots of infantry, right? Like 24, I believe, infantry, and they start out with six rocket soldiers. Um, but yeah, just because you have EMPs everywhere doesn't mean you are guaranteed to win all of your engagements. That just means you counter a lot of armor. There's still a lot of things that can bypass your defenses, at least in this mod, like like a Aurora bomber, anything like supersonic, anything that has first strike capability, like a stealth fighter, can ruin your day, especially with bunker busters. Those are nasty in this one, since they can evac your garrison structures, except bunkers, of course. I guess bunkers you build, civilian bunkers, will be auto evac. That's really annoying, by the way, stealth fighters. But hey, that's just the nature of the stealth fighters and the vanilla generals, anyway. So this is the anti-giant robot unit. It doesn't have a proper. It doesn't have proper cameos yet, but it's essentially a mobile barracks. But you will still need a barracks to produce out of these. You will still need a barracks to produce out of these. But yeah, it's essentially like it's a mobile barracks um, bunker. It's a mobile barracks bunker. Yes. Um, it has a lot of HP and it comes with 8 rocket troops. You can, yes, of course, train infantry in here, but like at some points, it's just probably best to train it from your barracks. And you know, it's not immune to EMP, unfortunately. Uh, it, but the people inside can still shoot out of it, of course. But like, yeah, that's they have a lot of HP. Well, they actually have the same HP as a lot of anti-giant robot units. They all have the same HP. Um, Basically, they're just they are still like that's the thing with them. They don't have eyes, and that's really annoying. The carpet bombers, which I didn't get to show in the Armor General showcase because I wasn't playing that version. So my big gripe with a lot of a lot of the AI is that they attack from long range. So I guess like that's basically they attack from the maximum range, which I guess that's standard AI stuff for RTSs anyway. But it's annoying because like it's not as human as you think it is, but it is annoying to deal with. But like if you know how to just avoid or just to like if you're proactive with your defenses, artillery shouldn't be too much of a problem. It's just that it is annoying that you can't do anything about artillery. Excuse me. Excuse me. Um, so the EMP missile is the weakest super weapon in terms of damage in this mod. It is the weakest super weapon in terms of damage. That is just a truth. Um, you will not be able to kill super weapons with 2 EMP missiles. You need 4, I believe. That's why I have built 4, and there's 3 enemies, and they've all built their super weapons. That's okay. That's fine. This is fine. Um, I have accidentally, I, you notice there, I have accidentally evac'd all of the infantry inside of these things. These things. They don't exactly have a name yet. If we're just going by the model file they have, I believe it was called Enforcer. I'm not sure. Uh, yeah. So this is quite a game, mind you. There's a bit of a back and forth. Giant robots thrown here and there. We've already seen 2 of the giant robots come in, and those carpet bombers are really getting on my nerves. Like they're basically the replacements for the Aurora bombers for Armor General. So yeah, you can just stack all of those there. I'm targeting the multi-warhead missile because that's the one that will probably hurt me the most. Truck fall, not too afraid. Its damage comes from the fact that if you focus fire on anything, it'll most likely die. Um, The AI does not exactly do a focus beam. They do an S shape. They do a helix shape, like that. They don't focus on one target. They'll probably take out the lockdown. Yeah, took down the lockdown. That's fine. This is fine. This is fine. I have things left behind here. Um, the firestorm missile is the other threat here, but like I believe the AI has underpowered themselves, uh, which is a recurring issue with this mod's AI as well. It's like they tend to overspend on like everything without minding power. That should be fixed. They will look into that. The mod maker will look into that just to see if they can fix it. Uh, yeah. Essentially. So right now I'm just going back and forth, see what I can do to push out of main because it's really hard to push out of main with this composition of AI, especially the fact that um, despite being only holding this one choke point, you also have to push through this choke point. Um, that's the thing with this, and I've more or less probably just disabled I EMP'd myself. See, this is the thing. This is the thing with the EMP general. You probably most likely end up EMPing yourself. Um, but I probably most likely disabled Armor General. Armor General is a pain, especially when they get to spam Carpet Bombers. They just they just destroy things. They're not as powerful as Aurora Bombers, but like actually no, they're around the equivalent they're around equivalent power. They drop more bombs, but while the bombs individually don't do a lot of damage, they do clump up quite nicely every now and then. Uh, but yeah, like they do around the same damage. The the firestorm cannon there though is really bothersome. I'm gonna pull back and what's happened to my base? Stuff has happened in the base. That's it's definitely a thing. I will send the only Aurora bombers I can afford to destroy Truck Fall. Because I don't want it to destroy any further structures. Any because like the AI will just target like valuable stuff. The AI will target the highest cost area. Basically, it takes a look at your base and okay, you have a bunch of units clumped up here and they are more expensive than anything else in your base. They will target that. Hence why they targeted my lockdown bases earlier because they're all expensive things in a clumped area. On top of the fact that there would probably there's infantry in there. So yeah, this is the thing with the AI. They attack from max range, which is annoying to deal with. You really just have to like go out there and like smack them. I should probably have made Comanches actually. It's just because they are EMP Comanches. They are. It's just they are EMP Comanches with fire ports, so you can even garrison your Comanches with more people. So Let's just start making the giant robots, just to start like building a solid defense here because I kind of got pushed back, as you've noticed. But right now I'm not getting bombarded by constant. That's another fearmonger. I'm constant carpet bombers, which is great. Those are quite a nuisance to deal with. So that's a thing. Oh, there's another carpet bomber. Just as I said, like we're free from that. Oh well. Oh well. We really need to push them back at some point. But that's just the nature of this AI. They rebuild things real quick. And this is probably the most focus I've had in in a strategy game, primarily because like it's so easy to lose my defenses. Um, Mind you, this isn't as difficult as playing a struck general, where you just feel very underpowered. If y'all saw that video, that'd be you'll know what I mean. But essentially, truck general just doesn't feel like strong. What EMP'd me? Just doesn't feel strong. In terms of like just raw firepower for your defenses anyway. They have strong stuff in there. It's just hard to like go and quantify that. Mainly, you're probably just better off making fearmonger and just rolling over the map. The the heavy assault trucks are very unwieldy to use. That is just a truth with the heavy assault truck. They're getting even more fixes to make them viable. Oh, that is annoying. That A10. You know what also kind of annoys me? How sometimes like the planes spawn on top of you, like the drop plane, the paradrop planes spawn on top of you, even though they're supposed to come from the edge of the map. I know I'm from the edge of the map, but like they're spawning them on top. Just that's kind of rude. So this is really just a constant push and pull. But we got some giant robots out. We're pretty confident in our strategy. But yeah, truck general, you really just need to push fearmonger, and gosh darn, that's wow. Okay, that's really annoying. Really annoying. Uh, all these excess rangers though, I might as well just put them somewhere. Like maybe inside one of these, one of the anti-giant robot units. So just gonna make more giant robots just in case. Uh, just in case that stuff happens. I have way too much power plants here. Uh, it's more of like insurance, and we've already reached max rank without us knowing. That means we've killed over like 64,000 worth of experience. I believe that's the number. Oh yeah, like I think it's about to turn because like we have a bunch of giant robots defending the base now. There's a lot less things shooting at us. Maybe like a few. I need to shut down that air base. There we go. Here. And I believe this will buy me a lot of time just to just go in there and smack his base after. Oh, okay. A10 strike's going to go to waste because like, uh, eh, just smack that. The Humvee General does not have their own general's powers list yet, so it uses the generic general's powers list that they typically have. Um, so that's kind of a bummer. That is something that will come in the future updates, hot fixes, patches, whatnot. I believe their one of their focuses right now is to clean up a bit of the code, because it is messy. Um, that's one of their things right now is to just clean up the code, and maybe provide more unit cameos, and especially GLA, because GLA in particular is lacking a lot of their unit cameos. They just use regular cameos. Um, they have been prepping to do an overhaul with all of the cameos, all of the buttons, just to match the aesthetic of the new heads up display, the new control bar buttons. Yeah, they're hard at work doing that. Um, but essentially, that's what's gonna be coming up. And again, if you have any concerns, if you have any uh, experiences with this, any any bugs you've experienced, any bugs, any glitches, any really just anything that's kind of bothersome. Yeah, you just tell the creator that they will respond. They will respond so long as like you provide details. And I think like I'm pretty confident in this force actually. This is I could probably push into the enemy base now. The fact that I'm already sending a bunch of two other patriots that way. Yeah, that's cool. We can relax a bit now. And yeah, there's it really is just a matter of like being able to push out of spawn. This is the tough part about this map, I guess. Unless you're drone general, you could just ignore this choke. You could just defend this choke. But then again, drone general is also one of those generals that's really hard to defend with, because your defenses, just like truck general, don't feel at all powerful. So that video is coming soon. At some point, it's probably it's mostly it's gonna come at some point. It's just that like this with drone general, you can power scale. You can power scale pretty fast. It's just that can you defend until then? That's the question, and I'm just gonna try smacking more of this guy just to ensure. Just to ensure the fact that like I have to destroy less, and just just so I could just smash into this guy without having to deal with a lot of his space. That kind of stuff. But yeah, I think this is a GG. I'm just gonna go clean up the rest of these folks. Gosh, fall back. Again, the enemy is really good at using the AI is really good at using those artillery trucks. It's scary because those things can actually like those things have decent DPS. Those things have decent like damage per hit. Because essentially the Scud launcher for the truck general, and they're more mobile and everything. And you can't like shoot down the shells because they're shells. You can only shoot down missiles in this mod game. You can actually make it so that you can shoot down shells as well. But I don't think they want to implement that because they want shell weapons to have at least an advantage. An advantage to use shell weapons. Right, we're just gonna clean up armor general here. We should be a-okay, and that guy's still fighting. Ah, yes. Okay. That's the burst cannon. It's the dragon burst cannon, not the firestorm cannon. Not as threatening. Maybe if you have a lot of them, maybe if you have a lot of dragon burst cannons because they can cause firestorms. The firestorm cannon is just area denial. You have to keep moving, otherwise you're gonna take a lot of damage over time, and that does add up really fast.
Let's go for it. Let's go. Chew on these. Looks like a good run. Chew on these. Keep the change. Rip it up.
Again, this is more just cleaning up right now and just
Humvee here.
making sure that I would have things at home to defend
Break it
or
loose.
to back these guys up.
Chew on these. Whoa. Chew on these. Oh, be careful now. Let's go for it. Come on. Keep the change.
And it seems that the GLA here has captured a lot of the buildings,
Oh yeah.
especially these artillery these artillery towers. Really annoying because they do constant damage as well. And they're not to be ignored really because like they do add the damage does add up to some insane amount. You should just let them.
Let's go for it.
Enemy Black Lotus detected.
Rip it up.
I'm still thinking of like what to attack. Well, I guess like we're gonna go smack Dragon General, I guess, because
Let's go.
I don't like dealing with firestorms because
Looks like a
firestorms
good run.
are a like they don't seem much. They're like toxins, but like they're slightly more effective than toxins because like
Nuclear
they have a higher amount of DPS. Granted, there's some units that resist the fire damage. It's just the fact that it would be more constant. It's much more consistent to me than like say toxins would be.
We're moving. Enemies of the free
Just
world.
back off and just fight, back off and fight, and just keep on going, keep on. Yeah, okay. More artillery, more of those artillery trucks. They are annoying. Oh well, we'll just keep moving. Just keep moving.
nuclear missile launched.
I'm gonna disable their their firestorm missile because they've got it back online.
Let's go for it.
That's interesting.
Break it loose. Whoa.
And I gotta make sure that they don't get to attack me more. So let's try this, I guess.
Break it loose. Oh, be careful now. Let's go.
Maybe the Spectre gunship should be buffed because there's a lot of things that can out DPS the Spectre gunship now. Like the fact that there's a lot of things that can look at all those flame projectiles like homing on and it's down. They didn't even scratch it that much. That's maybe the Spectre gunship should be buffed. That's just an opinion.
Oh yeah.
Enemy genre.
And the thing is, like, it could be a unique like buff for like, hmm,
Looks like a good run. Oh yeah.
it could be like I'm trying to like think what exactly would be a unique way to buff a Spectre gunship other than giving it more HP because that's what the game normally does. That's what the unfortunately that's what the game does. It just gives it more HP and it gives it more time to circle around the target.
Oh yeah.
But that's about it. Actually, I don't even know if it gives more HP. It gives it more HP. But I do know it circles around the target for longer.
Rip it up. Let's go.
But yeah, like
Oh, be careful now. Come on. You want some of this?
yeah, we're just cleaning up.
Good run.
cleaning more of the enemy up here because like it's been a GG ever since. Really, it's
Looks
just
like a
clean
good
up.
run. Oh, be careful now. Come on. Oh, yeah. Whoa. Looks like a good run. Break it loose. Keep it coming. Into the fun. Rip it up. Let's go for it. Come on. Break it loose. Chew on these. Let's go. Rip it up. You want some of this? You want some of this? Keep the change. Rip it up. You want some of this?
Those hackers, man,
Keep the change. Rip it up.
they be giving a lot of they be one of the best money sources in
Break
this
it
mod
loose.
for now by now because
Chew
like
on these.
I believe the hackers have been
Doing what's
buffed
right.
so that
Paladin taking the
when
field.
they hack the internet, it's every second instead of every 1.5 seconds.
Good
And
run.
when they're inside of a internet center, that's
Break it
doubled.
loose.
So like every half second,
Chew
they
on
get
these.
money.
Protect the flag,
Also,
people.
yeah, cold steel. Thank goodness
Chew on
we're
this.
EMP. But a lot of us, a lot we have a lot of EMP because we don't have to like we don't have to face cold steel properly.
Oh yeah.
Cold steel is just camping here.
Battle this.
It's
Oh, be
probably
careful
stuck.
now.
It's most likely stuck.
You want some of this?
So so this is another thing with the post commentary is I don't know what causes the music here to bug out. I don't know.
Chew on
The
these.
music here is just
Unit
buggy.
ready.
Like the well, not so much more the music. It like it a lot of the sound effects as well are also affected.
Come on. Looks like a good run. Doing what's right. Paladin taking the field.
Yeah, like I'm trying to see what actually causes it by randomly shooting the EMP because it happened when I shot the EMP. Uh, and I don't think that's the case because like I do attempt to shoot it every now and then. It's just that it's so weird. But yeah, I think home is more or less well defended. We'll just have to clean up the rest of the enemy forces here. Yeah, it's just the truck general left. I'll wait until I'm a bit closer to do the final blow.
Whoa.
Just kind of walk over there.
Nuclear missile
There we
lost.
go. Go. By the time we get there, we should be knocking in their door now. Maybe a Spectre gunship. As fruitless as it be.
Unit lost.
But yes, this is the third model. This is the third Kun Hareson model. Just saying. Um, that's they're on like Vroid Hub. All of my models are all in Vroid Hub. You can view them. Well, except maybe this one. This one is private. There's a reason why I kept this private. I don't want to share it, but yeah, because it's private, of course. But you know, it's it's an interesting one. I had a lot of trials and tribulations with this one. How I made it work.
Enemy bomb rack detected.
Come on. You want some of this? Into the fun. Keep the change.
I may actually even remake this one actually, because like I'm not too satisfied with it.
Into the fun. Keep the change.
But yeah, this is a GG. This is a GG, more or less.
You want some of this?
Look at that. It's just EMP everywhere.
Paladin taking the field.
And I EMP'd my own stuff again. because the shell contacted with the black market instead of the thing it's supposed to shoot at. Eh.
Humvee here. Keep the change. Let's go for it. Whoa! Chew on me.
Anyway, just attack, just clean this up. It's all over anyway.
Come on in. Humvee here. Break it loose. Rip it up. Chew on me. Doing what's right. Is there a threat? Paladin tank in the field. Gonna move it back. Come on in. Come on. Protecting our people. Stand by. Paladin tank in the field. Closing the distance. Yes, sir. Protecting our people.
GG.
You are victorious.
See, the victory music's fine, and the score can. Oh, look at all those, look at those kills. Ugh. Oof. Yeah. See y'all next time.